So this is a quick review because it is a slightly older set now, and also because I don't know anything about the source material. So I'm really just looking at this as a Lego set, first and foremost. So if you guys need like information about Seinfeld, because I'm not going to understand any of the Easter eggs, then you should probably watch somebody else's video. So first up, we have this little side build, and this is Jerry Seinfeld's like stand-up comedy area. I really like this. I love the dark red masonry bricks, and Seinfeld himself is a decent minifigure. I really like the new hair mold that was created for him. I always like it when we get new hair molds. Other than that, though, there's not that much to it. Then you also have this other little side build, which conveniently broke, and I just stuck it in the middle of the apartment. This came with another character whose name I don't know. I think his name is like Newman or something. Is it? I don't know. It's the guy that played Dennis Nedry in Jurassic Park. So I like his face, but I don't know why he came with this pole. I've heard he's like a rival to Seinfeld or something. He wasn't in the episodes that I saw. I watched the first 2 episodes of season 1. Then we've got Kramer, who is his neighbor. He was in those episodes. I like the book that he has. It says the Coffee Table Book of Coffee Tables. And inside it says Cosmo Kramer Giddy Up. He's holding a pretzel, and I like that kind of like Dareth Elvis hair on him. And then he also gets an alternate face. And then this is Costanza, I think his name is. I like this figure. You know, he looks good. I think I know the actor. Like the baguette. Don't know why he's holding a fishing rod. That's kind of odd to me. Love this hair mold. We don't see it a lot anymore. But he only gets one face, which I think is really lame. Because this seems like uncharacteristically grumpy for him. Like, I don't know. Like in the 2 episodes that I saw, he wasn't... Like, he didn't look like that. He didn't look like that irritated at everything. So I really wish that he had an alternate face. I know it would show through on the back of his head a little bit. But Lego's done that before. And I feel like that doesn't matter as much as having better facial expressions. And then the only minifigure I really care about here is Julia Louis-Dreyfus's character, Elaine, I think. She has a fishbowl from the Sesame Street set. Love her torso print. It has a little shine to it. And I really like her face. That's very expressive. And then I really like this one on the back as well. I think that this face is perfect for making a custom Val from Black Widow and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, obviously because it's also Julia Louis-Dreyfus, but I think you could also use it for Agatha Harkness from WandaVision, and it would work quite well. I thought that this set was going to be a really annoying build because 1,300 pieces for $80 means a lot of tiny pieces. This is an 18+ apartment style set, so I thought that it would take a really long time to build all the furniture. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. The build went I want to say faster than I thought, but maybe not really because I basically just built all night last night. And usually I split my builds up over a couple of days now. So maybe that's why it felt so quick to me, but I wasn't annoyed with it at times like I have been with other 18+ sets. I really like the layout of this thing. It is much bigger than I expected. Like, I mean, again, I'm always surprised by the size of finished Lego things, but I guess I expected it to be like around like this big in total. So it does have a pretty decently sized footprint. We'll talk about value at the end, but I do like the furniture builds. Like the bookcases are cool. They had interesting techniques for actually like building the things on the shelves. I also like all of the sticker details, but I don't like that they are stickers. We should not have this many stickers in an Ideas set. Like, yes, this set is great value. I can acknowledge that, even though, again, I'll talk about that more later. But I would have rather this set be more expensive and not have stickers because... You know, that's like kind of a hallmark of Ideas sets is that they shouldn't have stickers, but it kind of seems like Lego's throwing that out the window now. The other thing that I wish is that I wish you could pick up the living room like you can in like these other apartment style sets, like the Friends set, and I think there was another one recently where you can lift out like the area where the characters sit. And so I do kind of wish that Lego had kept that. I also don't love the way the furniture is built. It's really, it's weird to me. It's not bad, it's just weird. I don't like the little gaps that are present, like in this armchair. And they're built like in a levitating manner. Like there are clear pieces attached to black pieces on the floor. So they're kind of levitating in the center and just resting on these studs. They're not actually connected. It doesn't really bother me, like I said, it's just strange. And then inside, you do have this like kind of nice printed rug design with just that repeating 1x2 tile. I like that. And then other than that, the only other thing that I don't like about the furniture, I like these chairs a lot. I love the build for those chairs. I hate how this table just spins freely. That really irritates me, and I don't think it should move that easily. All right, over here we've got the kitchen. I like the little builds for the bar stools, and I really like the stove build as well, actually. The fridge is also interesting. It's not openable, But a lot of the furniture items in this set were built in a refreshing way. They weren't annoying to build, but they were still very different from the furnishings that you see in, say, like the Friends apartment or Central Perk set. So I really like this this fridge build. It's basically just like a big block. So like I said, it can't open, but I still think it's nice. And it's just attached to like the wall directly. And then off to the side, you've got some cool appliances. You know, like you've got a little microwave here. I really like these bookshelves with the glass panels. Although I don't know why there's a box of juice on a shelf. That seems like something that should be refrigerated. The paper towel roll above the sink is really cool as well. And then you have this like underwear photo of Costanza, which I'm guessing is a reference to the show. And then you also have the door out into the hallway over here. I like the door designs. Again, wish they were printed though, because I hate putting door stickers on. And then in there you can see what I believe is Costanza's apartment across the hallway, 5B. And that door can open as well, but it just it goes nowhere because the back of this thing is empty. I might as well take you guys around the back since that's where we are. You do have the adjustable like studio lights up here. And the back of this set is pretty interesting because of all of the angles. I do like that about this set. Like that's what intrigued me about it, is how angular it is. And you can start to see, you know, how some of the stuff is built back here. This is the door to Kramer's apartment. And then over here you've got another door, but that doesn't lead anywhere. I actually don't understand what this area is because it seems to be like a little alcove. You can see it better over here because it's just open on the side here. So I mean, it seems like a little hallway. But I don't know if it's like the entrance. Whoops, broke off the light. I don't know if it's the entrance to the apartment. I guess it is, and then this would lead to a bedroom. But I don't know. It seems like an outer hallway to me, so that's kind of strange. Then there's a sticker that says Commando 8 over here. I don't know what that means either, but this like chunk was pretty interesting to build. So that does it for the outside, and now we can try to get into some of those other interior areas, but it's a little bit difficult. Okay, so off to the left, there's a computer back there. And again, sorry, it's really hard to get my camera in here, but there's a little computer and it says Vandelay Industries. I think that's a reference to the first episode where Seinfeld pretended he was meeting someone named Art Vandelay. I do like the build for that computer desk. The lamp is nice, and it actually has a really nice chair build as well. You can kind of see it back there. And it's got a radiator, but again, it's really hard to get the camera in there. So I'm gonna give you guys a top-down view in a second. And then there's the entrance to the apartment with that bike in the hallway that we saw earlier. I actually just took my phone off the tripod so I can like kind of maneuver it in here better. And then, like I said, top-down view lets you see that chair better. And then there is like that kind of picture up on the wall. And there's another picture over there. Again, don't know what those are about. That's the top-down view of the hallway. You do have a printed photo of like the Golden Gate Bridge over there. And then there's a view of the other hallway out to the other apartment. Sorry, keep forgetting, you know, what hallways lead where. There are a lot of doors and rooms in this set. And that's what also interests me because stuff like the Friends apartments just had kind of like flat walls that led to nowhere. But this set has, you know, like these little alcove sections that I think make it a little bit more interesting. The box for this set is one of those, you know, typical higher quality ideas / architecture boxes. We've got the logo for the show. I like this shot of all the characters on the side. And then at the back, you do have some more detail, although like I feel like they really don't show you what's going on in these other areas, which is kind of a shame. Here are the extra pieces. You've actually got quite a few, so that's cool. And then here is the instruction manual. I like how Nedry is just off to the side there. Sorry, I don't know his name. Yeah, then you've got a lot of information about the show, so that's nice. Oh, I guess I was right. His name is Newman. So that's cool. I like, you know, finding out about the designers. I think that that's interesting. This is the fan designer, Brent Waller. He's done a lot of stuff in the LEGO community. And then I also like, you know, learning about the LEGO designers, especially Crystal Marie Fontaine. She, I feel like, does so much graphic design work for LEGO. I feel like every single manual I open up, she's the graphic designer. And I love that. She was the one that did Hogwarts. I remember watching the designer video with her. So I think it's really cool, you know, when you recognize the people that work on your LEGO sets. Then you have a little explainer of LEGO Ideas, but there's no ads for anything else, which honestly kind of surprises me. I feel like they could easily advertise the Friends sets in here, and that would make sense. Overall, I think that this is a great set. It's probably even better if you like the TV show that it's based on. I wouldn't really recommend that you drop $80 on it if you don't like Seinfeld. I don't regret it, certainly. I still think it's a great set. I'm glad I own it. And I like the minifigures. But I think there are just other things that you can spend your money on if you don't like the show. That being said, I think $80 is the right price point for this set. I kind of thought it might be worth $100. It does have 1,300 pieces. It does have a large footprint. But it was, like I said, it felt like a pretty speedy build. It is just a lot of basic bricks. And, like there is a very, very wide open main area. Like all of the bulk is kind of concentrated in like these little rooms. So I think $80 is an absolutely fair price point. But I would have much rather paid $90 and had all printed pieces. I think that that's a trade-off I'd be willing to make. I do not think it would feel overpriced at $90 with printed pieces. I think like it might be on the verge, but I wouldn't be saying at all that it's like a bad deal or not worth the money if it costs $90. So that's it for today. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and check out my website, goldenninja3000.com. Let me know what you guys think about this set in the comments below, and I'll see you guys with more videos soon. Bye for now.